Their grant periods are October to October.
Okay.
So we've already started the new grant, it's already been approved through council, we, did a recommendation to apply for it again, which was approved. And we're already in our we're in our second month of the 2017 grant already, so.
And we're using this a lot for shift coverage as well, because we can have somebody come out and do the speed enforcement. And then that way it saves the city from paying the overtime, being short officers right now. They can come out and work the speed enforcement, and then if they need to assist with the call, they can.
And with the equipment, this is all equipment that we would have to buy every year anyway to, stock the next year's vehicle. So, this is a great resource where we're actually getting most of that equipment, mostly paid for or partially paid for, so.
Was this just an education here?
Yeah,
We don't
I
have
was
to
just
do
worried about the
anything.
equipment purchases, just because, Scott and Jamie always did the equipment purchases. So me and Jeremy will be stepping in and taking care of all that and making sure it stays together. So I already do all the reporting on the grants, so there's no change there.
Anything else? As far as holiday meals and kids and cops.
With that one this year, I think that's put on there for discussion mostly because we don't have the funds coming in this year that we have in the past. Normally we try to do about 5 kids on the kids and cops, plus the holiday meals. Right now, the funding we got about enough money to do 3 kids for kids and cops, and we don't have anything for meals at this point. So,
And normally the donations are pretty overwhelming. The issue that we're having this year is every year the cops go door to door at businesses and give out a letter just explaining what we do, and then it's up to the business if they want to send in money. Obviously, we're down staff, and the officers have been so busy on back-to-back calls, they haven't had time to go do that, dropping off those letters and stuff, so.
so that's more for the education stuff too, to just saying that we may have to just stick to the kids and cops this year, the holiday, there's enough different groups doing the meals, that would be the one that I would say that we'd step away from and still do the kids program because it benefits families. And that's an multi-agency deal. We get with the sheriff's office, game fish and parks, everyone's invited to that. And we try to do kids from both. I think you guys normally have a couple kids from the county, and we normally try to do about 5, but we might get 4 this year if we adjust the funds right. So.
Anything else? Next item on the agenda is our code enforcement report.
Okay, what I've got, and got 30 contacts roughly this week. I'm working on the sidewalks today. I'm working on the snow routes this week too as well. Winter's here, back to having to shovel and do all those different things. Tom Kinter's appeal is on Monday. Have not heard anything back from him yet, so I'm prepared to speak at that one. I think we've been fair and with his property, the 1200 Elkhorn, and have given him plenty of time to try to come up with an attorney and so forth. Let's see, we had 1 missing child this week that I helped with as well. When the missing children in some of our abandoned properties and stuff, such as like Tom's and other properties, it is a little scary when you are looking and thinking that they could be anywhere, could get in these abandoned properties and so forth. And that's just another great reason why they should be cleaned up and so forth. I've had one larger dog issue last Wednesday. Had a property that surrendered the dogs. One of the dogs on the property was not being cared for very well. Ryan Shervany has been helping me with that. Went to the property. We have homeowners and then renters on the property all at the same time. So he did help me quite a bit with that to control the situation, make sure I can get all the information, make sure I need to do what I have to make sure the animals are secure and and get them to a proper place. The Steaton Grant Alley has been cleaned up. The last report I gave, it was cleaned up, looking better. Now there's more junk appearing into it. Have addressed those issues, so I'm constantly monitoring that. John Fitzgerald has some stuff in the back of his property, he's called today, and wanting me to give him a call back. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. And then as far as, you know, we've had a lot of changes in our department in the past couple of weeks. You know, and when it happened, we all had questions, but adapting very well to it. Jeremy's doing a great job, Marty's helping, everybody's working together, teamwork. Ryan Shervany and Ryan Grahams, I've had to rely on them in some cases, but, so that's been a good adjustment, actually, you know. And, you know, with I always try to make sure I'm fair with the people and talk things through, and, you know, Jeremy's always available, so that is a good thing. And of course, Monty probably gets tired of me, has helped me a lot, so.
You keep getting stuff done, I'm always there.
You know, so, you know, that's pretty much what I have. Yeah, thank you.
Any questions or anything for Clint?
Oh, I guess I wanted to mention too, I'm sorry, Garrett Hicks's property, made a lot of progress on that property. It's looking a lot better, he's really close to having it completed. So he's come a long ways in a short amount of time, and I'm sure the snow has slowed him down a bit too as well, so. But hopefully that'll be completed here soon.
Anything else? The next item on the agenda is executive session for personnel. Can I get a motion?
Motion by
Second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Those